Turmeric, that vibrant golden spice sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet, has become one of the most talked about natural supplements for people over 60 in recent years. Perhaps you've started adding it to your morning oatmeal, stirring it into your afternoon tea, or even taking it as a daily supplement. And with good reason. Research indicates that turmeric can help reduce inflammation, ease joint discomfort, protect heart health, and even support cognitive function as we age. But here's something crucial that most people don't realize. If you're over 60 and using turmeric regularly, there are three everyday foods that you should never combine it with. These aren't exotic or unusual ingredients. They're common items found in nearly every American kitchen, foods you might be eating alongside your turmeric without realizing the potential harm. When turmeric is paired with certain foods, its healing properties can be neutralized, diminished, or even transformed into something that might cause digestive issues and inflammation. This means the supplement you're counting on for better health might actually be doing very little for you. Or worse, working against you. In this video, I'll walk you through the three foods you should never combine with turmeric and explain exactly why they could be problematic. Then, I will share three powerful food combinations that actually enhance turmeric's effectiveness, making it work much better for your body. So grab a comfortable seat and stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll know precisely how to use turmeric the right way, so your body can truly benefit from its remarkable properties. Why turmeric has become a favorite among older Americans? As we journey into our 60s, 70s, and beyond, many of us start paying closer attention to our health. We notice that our joints aren't as flexible as they once were. Our digestion sometimes needs extra support. We experience more inflammation, and occasionally our memory doesn't feel quite as sharp. These are natural parts of aging, but they can certainly affect our daily comfort and quality of life. That's why more and more Americans in their golden years are turning to natural remedies. Substances that come from nature, have been used for generations, and support the body's functions without harsh chemicals or concerning side effects. Among these natural remedies, turmeric stands out as particularly popular. You've probably heard someone mention turmeric lately, perhaps your neighbor, doctor, or family member. Maybe you've noticed it appearing in health food stores, being featured in wellness magazines, or showing up as an ingredient in supplements and special golden milk drinks. Turmeric gets its well-deserved reputation from a powerful compound called curcumin. This is what gives turmeric its distinctive yellow-orange color, but more importantly, curcumin is known for its remarkable anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These qualities mean it can help reduce joint inflammation, support cardiovascular health, improve digestive function, and potentially even help protect brain cells as we age. People incorporate turmeric into their routines in various ways. Some mix it with warm water and lemon in the morning. Others blend it into smoothies, stir it into soups, or take it in convenient capsule form. It's natural, versatile, and easy to include in your daily life. But here's something vital that many people don't understand. Turmeric only works if your body can properly absorb it. Unfortunately, curcumin is not easily absorbed on its own. In fact, research shows that without the right conditions, your body might absorb only a tiny percentage of the curcumin you consume. Even more important to know is that certain foods, when eaten alongside turmeric, can actually block your body's ability to absorb curcumin effectively. Some combinations can even create unwanted side effects, especially for older adults who may have more sensitive digestive systems or existing health concerns. So before you take your next turmeric supplement or sprinkle that golden powder into your soup, it's essential to understand what not to pair it with. Let's explore the three most common foods found in almost every American kitchen that should never be combined with turmeric. These combinations could be limiting the benefits you're working so hard to achieve. 1. Processed dairy products. Why they neutralize turmeric's power. Let's start with something you likely have in your refrigerator right now. Processed dairy products. This includes items like prepackaged cheese slices, artificial coffee creamers, sweetened flavored yogurts, and those bags of pre-shredded cheese. These products are convenient and tasty, often enjoyed with breakfast dishes or as quick snacks throughout the day. Many people might add a slice of processed cheese to their turmeric seasoned eggs or use flavored creamer in their turmeric tea, thinking they're making healthy choices. But when it comes to turmeric's effectiveness, these processed dairy foods can significantly diminish its benefits. Here's why. Processed dairy products typically contain numerous additives, preservatives, artificial colors, stabilizers, and often added sugars. These ingredients can make digestion more challenging, especially for older adults who may already experience more sensitive digestion, occasional acid reflux, or slower metabolic processes. When your digestive system struggles to process what you're eating, it also has difficulty absorbing beneficial nutrients, including curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. But there's more to the story. Research suggests that certain proteins found in dairy can actually bind to curcumin molecules, creating compounds that your body cannot easily absorb. This means that even if you're diligently taking turmeric daily, the presence of processed dairy might be preventing your body from receiving its anti-inflammatory benefits. For example, if you're adding turmeric to a morning scramble that includes processed cheese, that cheese could be neutralizing the very benefits you're trying to obtain. Similarly, stirring turmeric into coffee with artificial creamer or making a turmeric smoothie with flavored yogurt might be counterproductive. The good news is that you have excellent alternatives. If you enjoy creamy textures or warm drinks with turmeric, try using unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk instead. These plant-based options are generally easier to digest, less likely to cause inflammation, and allow turmeric to function optimally. They also create delicious, creamy textures in beverages and dishes without interfering with absorption. The key takeaway is simple. If you're using turmeric for health benefits, try to avoid consuming it with processed dairy products. Your joints, digestion, and overall wellness will thank you for making this small but significant change. 2. Vinegar-rich foods. How acidity affects turmeric's benefits. The second category of foods to avoid combining with turmeric includes items high in vinegar or acidity. These are common in most American homes. Bottled salad dressings, pickles, most condiments like ketchup and mustard, and dishes prepared with significant amounts of white vinegar or apple cider vinegar. These foods appear in countless everyday meals. A turkey sandwich with pickles and mustard, a green salad with tangy dressing, or coleslaw from the deli counter. They seem harmless enough, but here's the problem when it comes to turmeric. Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, is a relatively delicate compound that needs a stable environment to be properly absorbed by your body. When you combine it with highly acidic foods like those containing vinegar, the curcumin can become unstable. This chemical instability means the beneficial compounds may break down before your body ever gets the chance to absorb and use them. Beyond the chemical reaction, for those with sensitive stomachs or occasional acid reflux, which becomes more common as we age, the combination of turmeric and acidic foods can sometimes lead to digestive discomfort, occasional bloating, or heartburn. Many people thoughtfully add turmeric to their salad dressings, believing it's a health-conscious choice. And in theory, it should be. But if that dressing contains vinegar or high levels of citric acid, it might be limiting how much benefit you receive from the turmeric. You might not notice the effects immediately, but over time, this combination could significantly reduce the positive impact turmeric could have on your health. So what can you do instead? If you enjoy making your own dressings or sauces with turmeric, try creating simpler versions using extra virgin olive oil, a small amount of fresh lemon juice, and a pinch of black pepper. This combination not only tastes delicious, but actually helps turmeric absorb better thanks to the healthy fats in olive oil and special compounds in black pepper. More on this later. Another practical tip: if you enjoy pickled foods or tangy condiments, try to eat them at a different time of day from when you consume turmeric. Even separating them by a few hours can help preserve turmeric's benefits. In summary, acidic foods aren't inherently problematic, but timing and combinations matter significantly when it comes to maximizing turmeric's potential. Avoiding direct combinations with vinegar-based foods will help ensure you get the full anti-inflammatory benefits you're seeking. 3. Sugary processed foods, the hidden enemy of curcumin. Now let's talk about something many of us find comforting and familiar: sugary cereals and processed baked goods. Whether it's a bowl of frosted breakfast cereal, a packaged muffin from the coffee shop, or a slice of store-bought banana bread in the afternoon, these treats are part of many people's daily routines. Interestingly, turmeric has become trendy in baked goods too. You might have seen recipes for turmeric muffins, turmeric energy bars, or turmeric-infused granola marketed as health foods. But if these items also contain significant amounts of refined sugar, you may be undermining all of turmeric's potential benefits without realizing it. Here's why this matters. Refined sugar is highly inflammatory to the body. It can quickly elevate blood sugar levels, place stress on your metabolism, and contribute to chronic conditions like heart issues, joint problems, and cognitive changes over time. Turmeric, on the other hand, is strongly anti-inflammatory. Its primary function is to reduce inflammation in the body, protect cells from oxidative damage, and help calm overactive immune responses. When you consume turmeric alongside sugary cereals, cookies, or packaged pastries, you're essentially sending your body two conflicting messages: one from the turmeric attempting to reduce inflammation, and one from the sugar promoting it. In this internal conflict, sugar's inflammatory effects often overpower turmeric's benefits. Even more concerning, high sugar foods can temporarily spike insulin levels, slow down digestive processes, and interfere with how efficiently nutrients are absorbed. This includes curcumin, making it harder for your body to access turmeric's beneficial compounds. For older adults who are mindful of their blood sugar levels, managing occasional joint discomfort, or supporting brain health, this combination can be particularly counterproductive. But this doesn't mean you need to give up enjoyable foods entirely. Instead, consider smarter alternatives. Try adding turmeric to unsweetened oatmeal, whole grain toast with almond butter, or a fruit smoothie made with berries and bananas. If you enjoy a touch of sweetness, small amounts of raw honey or pure maple syrup are more natural options that don't cause the same dramatic blood sugar fluctuations. The key point to remember is this: if you're taking turmeric to help reduce inflammation, avoid pairing it with foods that promote inflammation. This includes most commercial breakfast cereals, pre-packaged baked goods, and anything made primarily with white sugar or corn syrup. Being mindful of this simple principle can significantly enhance turmeric's effectiveness in your body. Now that we've covered what to avoid with turmeric, let's explore something more exciting: 3 foods that enhance turmeric's effectiveness and can multiply its healing benefits in your body. Now that we've covered what to avoid with turmeric, let's turn to something more encouraging: how to make turmeric work even better for you. The wonderful news is that turmeric's potency can be dramatically increased when combined with the right foods. You don't need expensive supplements or specialized powders, just a few simple ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen. These 3 foods aren't just safe to combine with turmeric, they actively help your body absorb curcumin more effectively and deliver greater health benefits. Whether you're using turmeric for joint comfort, digestive support, cognitive function, or heart health, these combinations can make a remarkable difference in how well it works for you. Let's explore these 3 powerful turmeric enhancers and learn how to incorporate them into your daily routine. 1. Black pepper, the absorption booster. The first and perhaps most important food to pair with turmeric is something you probably use every day: simple black pepper. This common spice contains a natural compound called piperine, which has been shown in scientific studies to increase the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Yes, you read that correctly. 2,000%! Without piperine, your body typically absorbs only a small fraction of the curcumin in turmeric. But with just a pinch of black pepper, that absorption rate skyrockets. allowing much more of the beneficial compound to enter your bloodstream and reach the areas where it's needed. Why is this especially important for older adults? Because as we age, our bodies naturally become less efficient at processing and absorbing nutrients. What we eat matters greatly, but how effectively our bodies can use those nutrients matters even more. By combining turmeric with black pepper, you're not just improving digestion, you're giving your body a much better chance to utilize turmeric where it can help most: your joints, brain, immune system, and more. You don't need a large amount, just a small pinch of freshly ground black pepper is sufficient. You can stir it into turmeric tea, add it to scrambled eggs seasoned with turmeric, or include it in soups and stews that contain turmeric. The pepper adds minimal flavor impact, but makes a tremendous nutritional difference. Here's a simple example to try. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder with a cup of warm almond milk. Add a small pinch of freshly ground black pepper, and stir well. This makes a soothing beverage that can become part of your morning or evening routine, supporting reduced inflammation, mental clarity, and joint comfort. One important tip: whenever possible, use freshly ground black pepper rather than pre-ground pepper from a container. Fresh peppercorns contain higher levels of active piperine and provide better absorption benefits. If you're taking turmeric supplements, check the label. Many quality supplements now include piperine, sometimes listed as bioperine, which is a purified form of black pepper extract. If it's not listed, you may not be getting the full benefit from the curcumin you're paying for. Remember, turmeric and black pepper aren't just a flavorful combination. They're a powerful health team. Whenever you use turmeric, adding a pinch of black pepper is a small step that can bring significantly better results. 2. Healthy fats, making curcumin more bioavailable. The second powerful partner for turmeric is healthy fat. Curcumin, the beneficial compound in turmeric, is fat-soluble, which means it dissolves in fat rather than water. This is a crucial detail because if you're consuming turmeric without any fat, your body may pass much of it through your system without absorbing the beneficial compounds. For older adults, especially those managing inflammation or joint stiffness, this information is vital. You want every bit of turmeric to be utilized effectively, and pairing it with the right fats can help ensure the curcumin enters your bloodstream and reaches the areas where it's needed most. When we talk about healthy fats, we're referring to foods like extra virgin olive oil, avocados, almond butter, and other nut butters, seeds like chia and flax, and omega-rich fish like salmon. These foods contain beneficial fats that support heart and brain health, while also helping transport curcumin through your digestive system and into your bloodstream. Here are some practical ways to use this knowledge. When preparing soup or stew with turmeric, add a tablespoon of olive oil near the end of cooking. If you enjoy smoothies, include some avocado or a spoonful of almond butter along with your turmeric powder. When roasting vegetables with turmeric, drizzle them with olive oil before cooking. Or if you prefer eggs in the morning, cook them in a small amount of olive oil or avocado oil with a sprinkle of turmeric and black pepper. The goal isn't to consume more fat overall, but rather to ensure you're including the right kinds of fat alongside your turmeric. These healthy fats help carry curcumin through your digestive system and into your bloodstream, where it can effectively reduce inflammation, support memory, and help your joints move more comfortably. One important reminder: avoid pairing turmeric with processed or unhealthy fats like margarine, shortening, or heavily processed oils. These can increase inflammation in the body and potentially counteract turmeric's benefits. Stick with simple, whole food sources of healthy fat instead. Think of healthy fat as a delivery vehicle for turmeric. Without it, curcumin struggles to reach the parts of your body that need its support. But with the right fats, curcumin becomes much more effective, and you'll likely notice the difference in how you feel. 3. Raw honey, a natural anti-inflammatory partner. The third food that enhances turmeric's effectiveness is something naturally sweet and beneficial: raw honey. Beyond its pleasant taste, raw honey brings its own healing properties that complement turmeric beautifully. Raw honey contains natural antioxidants anti-inflammatory compounds, and even small amounts of enzymes that support digestion and immune function. When paired with turmeric, raw honey serves two important purposes. It makes turmeric more palatable, especially in beverages or teas, and it enhances the anti-inflammatory effect, helping to soothe occasional throat irritation, reduce digestive inflammation, and support immune balance. The key distinction here is that we're talking specifically about raw honey, not the ultra-processed filtered honey commonly found in plastic bear-shaped bottles at the grocery store. Most commercial honey is heavily processed, heated at high temperatures, and stripped of many of its beneficial properties. Raw honey, by contrast, is typically cloudier in appearance, has more texture, and still contains the beneficial pollen, enzymes, and nutrients that make it truly health-supporting. Here are some simple ways to use turmeric with raw honey. Mix half a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a teaspoon of raw honey in warm water. Stir well and sip slowly. Add raw honey and turmeric to herbal tea for a soothing evening beverage. Combine turmeric, raw honey, and fresh lemon juice in hot water as a gentle morning tonic. Or simply mix turmeric and honey into a paste and take a small spoonful daily. Some people call this a golden spoon. For those who experience seasonal allergies, occasional sinus congestion, or throat discomfort, this combination can be especially helpful. And because honey adds natural sweetness, it makes turmeric more enjoyable without requiring processed sugars or syrups that can promote inflammation. A quick note on safety: if you have diabetes or are monitoring your blood sugar levels, raw honey should still be used in moderation. While it's natural, it does contain sugar. However, in small amounts, about 1 teaspoon daily, it's generally considered safe and beneficial for most people. If you're looking for a gentle, natural way to enhance your turmeric routine, raw honey is a delicious addition that helps your body absorb the beneficial compounds while supporting your health in its own right. Conclusion: small changes, big results. As we come to the end of this video, I want to thank you, not just for watching, but for taking time to invest in your health. That's something we sometimes neglect when life gets busy, but today you made space to learn, to reflect, and to grow. That matters. We have explored turmeric in depth, not just what it is, but how it works, how it helps, and how it can truly become an effective part of your daily wellness routine. We uncovered 3 everyday foods that can block its benefits: processed dairy, vinegar-rich foods, and sugary processed items. Then we discovered 3 simple natural ingredients: black pepper, healthy fats, and raw honey, that can unlock turmeric's full potential. I recognize that it can sometimes feel overwhelming when you hear so many tips, warnings, and opinions about what's good for you and what isn't. But here's the truth: health doesn't have to be complicated. It's not about perfection. It's about progress, about taking small, thoughtful steps each day that move you in a positive direction. You don't need to change everything at once. Perhaps tomorrow morning you'll stir a pinch of turmeric and black pepper into your tea. Maybe next week you'll switch from processed creamer to almond milk in your coffee. Perhaps you'll try a spoonful of turmeric and honey when your joints feel stiff after gardening. These small choices add up, and over time they become habits. Those habits shape how we feel, not just physically, but emotionally too. When we care for our bodies, we feel more in control, more peaceful, and stronger. And at any age, whether you're 60 or 90, that sense of strength and self-respect is something you absolutely deserve. I often remind people that aging isn't about decline, it's about refinement. You have the wisdom, you've lived the experience, and now you have the opportunity to use that wisdom to live more intentionally, to make choices that support your body, mind, and spirit. If this video has helped you, please consider sharing it with someone you care about. A friend, a sibling, a neighbor. You never know how one simple message might change someone's day or even their health journey. And if you'd like to continue learning with us, we're here each week, bringing you thoughtful, practical advice to support healthy, vibrant aging, one conversation at a time. Until next time, take good care of yourself. You're absolutely worth the effort.